Hello everyone, welcome back. We are moving on to the next chapter of the textbook Writing for Media, and the chapter is chapter 8 Copywriting for Advertising. Advertising is a word which is quite very familiar to us, these days. It's a powerful force and a vital marketing tool helping to sell goods, services, images, and ideas through channels of information and persuasion. Okay, so advertising has got two elements, namely marketing and communication process. And we are in fact discussing about the communication aspect of it. As students of literature, you should be familiar with this particular concept called how you can contribute to this particular industry. Okay, so what exactly is advertising? Definition of advertising is given in page number 97. Okay, so in that you can see that advertising in simplest sense means is a means of communication with the users of a product or service. Okay, and according to ASCI, you have to study the expansion, Advertising Standards Council of India. ASCI defines an advertisement as, what exactly are the components that you have to keep in mind? First, paid form of communication, it's a paid form. Second, address to the public, it is addressed. Advertisements are addressed to the public or a section of it. Third point, purpose of which is to influence the opinions or behavior of those to whom it is addressed. So what is the purpose of an advertisement? It is basically to influence what the opinions or behavior. You have to influence their opinion, or you can say like you have to make them do something. You have to influence their behavior. Okay, so that is one definition which is given by Advertising Standards Council of India. Another definition that is given in your textbook is the definition by AMA, American Marketing Association. And according to that, any paid form again of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods and services by an identified sponsor. So all of them are keywords: paid form, non-personal presentation, promotion of ideas, goods and services by identified sponsor. So you can study whichever is like easy for you, you can study that. Now we are moving on to the first concept, that is broadcast to commercials. Advertisement will vary from one medium to another, as each medium has its unique characteristics. Like you cannot give an advertisement like that of that we give in a newspaper in a television, right? Or you can say like the advertisement that we give in a radio will definitely be different from the kind of advertisement that we get in our mobile phones. So it's like it changes the pattern, the how exactly we have to write. It changes, it vary from one medium to another. So an ad copy of a broadcast media, we're discussing about broadcast media like television or radio, have to be different from the print versions, and even between them also there are kind of differences. Radio commercial message usually, in a radio commercial message usually contains words, music and sound effects. Radio advertisements should paint pictures among the listeners with words, music, and sound effects in 20 to 30 seconds. You know that you should get the entire feeling of that particular advertisement once you listen to that. So it has to paint pictures with words, okay, or music and sound effects, of course. Then next is like yeah, another one is television commercials. In television commercials, the copywriters can use words, sound bits, then pictures, music, graphics, animations, etc. to communicate an advertising message. Okay, it is one of the most captivating and effective medium to convey selling ideas and persuade target viewers. The message may vary from 10, 20, or 30 seconds slot. That is both attractive, and it should be like attractive and persuasive. Okay. Then next is online advertising. I know earlier we discussed about broadcast commercials or broadcast advertisements. Now we are moving on to online advertising. Online advertising is a form of promotion that uses the internet and world wide web, to medium that is in fact being used for delivering messages. Examples of online advertising include contextual ads on search engine result pages. When you search for something, for example, when you search for any particular anything for that matter, like if you're searching for an article, okay, for example John Keats, or you can say like if you're searching something very general, like about a film theory, so you will get a kind of a search engine page where you will see like courses on film theory, and there'll be like a very small yellow color, light yellow color thing, which is mentioned as ad. Okay, so that is there. Then we have so that is search engine contextual ads on search engine pages, then banner ads, social networking advertising, then online classified advertising networks, and email marketing including email spam. So the major benefits of online advertising is the instant communication of information, so that you have to keep in your mind. So what exactly is the major benefit of online advertising? It is the instant communication of information. Like if you want to do something, if you want to say something, it is delivered then and there. Okay, so that is a point. Then it's you can see that another benefit is like the efficiency of advertisers investment, like it is directly hit on your target, so it's like efficiency is much higher. Okay, in that case, then it also allows for customization of advertisements, including content and posted websites. So you can leave that. Now you can see that there are different types of online advertisements. We'll see them in detail because you might get questions from this. First one is a web banner ad. This type of advertising is very simple, like it appears as that of a banner. Okay, web banner advertisements are placed on a horizontal strip on the top of a web page. If you go for some web page like very popular web pages for civil services preparation or PSC preparation websites, if you go to those sites, you will see like a long strip from left side to the right side. Okay, so it's like horizontally placed on the top of that particular page, and they attract attention due to the images and graphics placed through the banners. And the web banner ads, when clicked, leads you to the advertiser's web page. Second one is expanding ad, an ad which changes its size and which may alter the contents of the web page. Okay, so that is also there. If you click on that, then you will be directed to, or in at times automatically you will go to another web page. So like that. So next one is polite ad, a method by which a large ad will be downloaded in smaller pieces to minimize the disruption of the content being viewed. Okay, then yeah, it will come one after the other, like that it might appear. The next one is wallpaper ad, an ad which changes the background of the page viewed. Okay, yeah, it will get changed. Then trick banner, that we all know. We all are familiar with this trick banner. Banner ad that looks like a dialog box with some kind of button. So if you want to close it, normally the close will be somewhere else. Okay, the real close button. So when you try to click on that undo mark, that banner, that advertisement will get open. Okay, so that's like a trick banner. It simulates an error message or an alert. No, it will direct you to some like unsafe kind of pages. Next one is pop-up, a new window which opens in front of the current one, displaying an advertisement or an entire page, web page. Then pop under, similar to pop-up, except the window is loaded or sent behind the current window. Once you close this window, this particular message will be there, some other window below this particular web page that we are watching. Then next one is video ad. I think for all these Malayalam, or you can say any language for that matter, their online news portals, online news pages has got this video ads. Actual moving video clips are displayed there. Then map ad, text or graphic like linked form, and appearing in or over or over gives us a location kind of a thing, as if that of a Google Maps, that's it. Then we have mobile ad, an SMS text or a multimedia message sent to the send phone. It's very, again, very familiar, like yeah, are you boring kind of messages. Then interstitial ad, it's like a full page ad that appears before the user reaches its their original destination. Some ad, it's like a full page ad. Okay, it will come in between like that. So apart from the above types, there is two more categorization of online ads. One is contextual advertising, and other one is behavioral targeting. And contextual advertising, we have already discussed that. When if you want to search, when you search for certain keywords, okay, that related ads will come. For example, I have mentioned here, like in your textbook also the example is there. You wanted to know, like, how much is the distance from here to Kovalam, okay, to Trivandrum, from Thrissur to Trivandrum, that is what you want to know. So you type for distance between Thrissur to Trivandrum, or like Kovalam, yeah, like that. When you type, then automatically, like, all the hotels there, the list of good places to visit, then all the restaurants, places to stay, kind of advertisements will come automatically up there. So that is called as contextual advertising. Another one is behavioral targeting. It depends on your previous click stream, like past history kind of thing. YouTube is using that. It will show, I mean, if you have watched certain particular types of videos, like cookery shows, or you can say like beauty related kind of things. So there is a tendency, like for YouTube to show similar kind of content to you, because they have identified it as your behavioral kind of a thing. So similarly, when you search for something, for example, you are doing your PhD in one particular subject called graphic novels, and you have searched extensively on that particular area called graphic novels, then automatically the Google, or they'll give you suggestions. Okay, so they'll give you ads related to that. So that's it. Okay, yeah, do you want to buy some similar kind of things? So online advertising includes a range of advertisements, some of which deploy ethics and some do not. Okay, so that is general about online advertising. Okay, so that is about the first part, and I'll move on to the second part.